Hi, I have to show my customer for how to plant aloe arborescens, and I thought I'd make a short video instead of writing it to her. And this is my first talking video, and if I do mumble or stumble, please excuse me, forgive me for doing that. I have this little camera on top of my stepladder, so you may see the corner of my stepladder. Most of the time I just use this little tools to cut the stem, but sometimes I may have to use this tough one. I use this cutter, which is really nice tool to have. Anyway, I'll show you how I start cutting the stem. I think I'm gonna cut this one right here because it's getting in the way from other aloes. So like this, and I kind of remove the bottom of the stem because it's whatever it touches soil is gonna go rotten. So I just remove it, and that's how I cut it. Anyway, I cut one more to show. This one also get in the way. Just use that little cutter, which works pretty good. If it's too tough, then I do use this tool here, which is you turn it on. So battery this battery, it's still battery is still good. See. Tougher one, this works really well. I can cut this one right here. Like this. Now I'm in different greenhouse, which is I have a couple greenhouse. One with the propane gas heater. This is the one with the heater on, but the one different one is I don't have heater system in there. Anyway, I want to show you quickly how to mix my own potting mix for the cactus or aloes, which I mix with equal amount of mushroom compost. This is a dark color here is mushroom compost, which I buy by the truckload in the local compost company. This is good stuff. So I use these and the perlite, coarse perlite, which I buy by the 4 cubic feet large bag from the greenhouse mega stores. Since I use a lot, so I buy by the big bag, and that and the peat moss. You can buy any garden shops. You can buy all those items except mushroom compost. I don't think you can buy them in the regular store, but you can buy compost, bag of compost from there. And the cocoa coir is a ground up coconut shell. This is good to mix with it. And if you don't have peat moss, you can use coconut husk, or you can just use peat moss. Peat moss probably cheaper which is you can mix more these ingredients, and that's how I use for my potting soil. But for my customer just needs a few, I think it's much cheaper. Just buy pre-mixed succulent or cactus mix. You can buy them in the store. You can use them. But if you need a large container, or you need to make a multiple potted plant, then it's just better to buy any organic potting mix, pre-mix. You can buy them for garden store, large bag of that, and then you can add extra perlite for better drainage. But you can also use garden sand, coarse garden sand, but I cannot use that sand because it makes my containers too heavy, because some of my plant I ship them with the soil in it, and you use the sand, it becomes too heavy for shipping fees a lot higher. So that's why I only use perlite for my case. But for a customer, you can use garden soil. Is fine. I think even better. Garden sand is much better than maybe a perlite, because more natural ingredients. Anyway, that's how I use them. But let me show you really quick. This one side I already kind of pre-mixed it. Let's see, I can mix a little bit more, because I think it's too much. I don't really measure because I do so much of it. I'm kind of used to it. Just looking at the color of my soil. But you can, since someone new, you can measure each items by the, like each container, equal amount of container. So I got big, the kind of, I think it's gravel. I don't want to use that. Anyway, I'm mixing like this. Make sure it's not too wet, because you don't, especially during the cool weather, because you don't want your potting mix to be like soggy, then make a root rotted, because too cool weather and the too wet potting mix. This, I think it's still a little bit kind of wet, because I got this one from outside, and I had coconut husk coir I had wetted earlier to loosen up a little bit. Well, anyway, this is only demonstration purposes, so I'm just gonna do it even a little bit too wet. I cut this one earlier. So like this one, I removed all the bottom leaf, because whatever you touch is the soil or the bottom leaf, it's gonna go bad anyway. It's gonna go rotted anyhow. So I remove them like this. Might be, so sometimes it's easier, you can just cut it like this. I try to leave them a little bit extra room on the bottom, because you putting in the container. Let's see, I can get this container. You put it in the center like this. Make sure so you push it, all the potting soil down. There's no air space between the potting mix. So like this. But don't water it, just like this. So this should be fine. For the winter, don't water. I guess depends where you at. If you're warm reason, you can water after a couple weeks, slightly, but don't water too much one time until you see the root start showing, or you can actually see if this is one kind of big one, but you once start rooting, then you will see the new pops emerging from side or from bottom, and then you know it's we're rooted and established. Then you can water a lot one time, but don't water too often. But somewhere you can do more water than cool temperature. Anyway, this is how I do it. Let me show you one more, okay? This is a smaller one. I'm gonna do the same thing. Remove the bottom one. I do it. I usually save the bottom for the fermented fertilizer. I use a lot of aloe scrap for or other herb scrap for making my own fertilizer. I put them in the big 55-gallon container and fill it up with the water. It's rainwater even better if you can get the rainwater saved. And I've fermented and then fertilized them with a lot of my plant. If this is too long, you can cut it, or you don't want to do that, then you can just even up the bottom where a cut part is, right here, like that. And then I need a container. Oh, right here. You could use this case of, oh, this one is too fresh, easily break. You can use the 1 gallon one. If you have lots of small one, then you can use a couple at a time. Let me show you the bigger container. This one is a much bigger, and I'll get some more plants. Set it like this one. It's much smaller. Cut the bottom. If you cut it, leave it for a couple days, and then it's easier to handle. When it's too fresh, or this leaf is easily breakable. So, and anyway, like this. I think I'm gonna remove the another bottom leaf because it's too close to soil. Like this. If the too much top heavy, sometimes I use a little brick or rock to hold it up, because it's top heavy. It don't like to stand by its own. So this is how I do it. Make sure it's pushed down good. That's how I do it. And once the root established, and then you try to pull it out like this, you can feel the root already formed. So that's how I check them if I need to check them. If you have any question about something I do, you can always ask me question. I will answer it whenever I get a chance, and I hope this helps. I've been wanting to do this a long time, but I was kind of shy about the talking and the filming same time, because I kind of mumble and stumble, and if I made a mistake, please forgive me. And this is my first talking video I'm making. I had to cut off my fan because it made too much noise, and I need to now plug back in. Thank you for watching.